I thought I had it timed just right, but I hit start recording instead of start streaming. I'm gonna wait until this figures itself out and then I'm gonna tweet and stuff. There we go. Can you tell I don't trust the copy function on a keyboard? Look at that bean. It's so much more pleasant hopping onto threads to post. When I hop onto Twitter, there's always like horrible headlines and people saying terrible things to each other. And then on threads, it's just a cat.
And you don't post on Blue Sky, or
I
you
do.
Okay.
Oh, keep forgetting to do. I have a captioner now. But let me. Should be working now. Okay. And then in 20 seconds, I'll hop into the game. Why is your hand so warm?
I have no idea. How's the other one? Maybe because I've been washing a bunch of dishes and stuff. That's all I can think.
Okay. Ooh, I still have my. Let me switch the screen over. Got this, and then I added this little. Oh, hopefully you'll be able to read that better in Disney Dreamlight.
I can see it.
Oh, you want to hear the music? Oop. Maybe not quite that loud. Forge of Empires likes to play it fast and loose with the volume. I didn't even look at what this was. Collect goods. Finish 1 hour production. You okay?
I might take this off.
Okay. Yeah, it gets a little toasty in here with the computer tower.
I imagine.
Did I do this today? Yeah. Okay, wait. Wait. Are you gonna be able to get the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's better.
Oh my goodness, Happy New Year, Nate, and welcome in. My mom's here today.
Happy New Year.
Just let me also send some Happy New Year messages. Nate also plays Lord of the Rings online.
I've seen that.
Sometimes I forget time zones are a thing.
I never do. Sorry.
I think what it is, I forget that most of the people, like in our family and in, yeah, why?
You forget that what?
I forget that like all my friends live in a different time zone. Ah. I've been working on this city for, well, actually since, I forget when I actually started Forge of Empires. I think it was like the second or third day that I started streaming. So I've been working on this city for like 2 years.
Is that a blimp that's orange and cream colored?
Yeah, it's a Zeppelin.
Oh, cool.
It's a cultural building.
Cultural building?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it gives happiness.
Can it fly?
No. It made that little noise though. And then I also have an airship right here.
Where's the airship?
Right here.
Can that fly?
No. But there used to be little birds around the city, and then now that I'm in the future, they're little drones.
Oh.
I'm really close to unlocking some new roads and stuff, because you're supposed to have enough happiness to help with productivity, and I have 100%. But you can get a bonus.
That reminds me of the Sun Sphere. A lot.
It's a Space Needle.
Oh, like in Seattle.
That one is what's called a great building, which are inspired by like real life, I guess historic buildings. I was looking for a different word, but I couldn't figure out. Yeah, this was the Coliseum, Notre Dame.
Oh, wow.
Royal
I heard
Albert Hall.
they just reopened that, or they're just about ready to reopen it.
There was a fire, right?
Oh, yeah. A big one. What, about 3 years ago?
Yeah. It feels like a lifetime ago.
Apparently, they're very happy with the renovation. That's great.
Do you know that during World War II, they took all of the glass out of the windows, like all the pieces of stained glass,
Stained glass.
and they gave them to the people, and the people hid them and buried them so that it wouldn't be
I think I've heard
destroyed.
that before, and that's wonderful.
And they got every single piece back.
They might have been talking about that during the Olympics, because they were talking a lot about the renovation work. And in the last week, I heard that it's either reopened or just about to reopen. I've seen it from the outside, but I don't remember going inside, which sounds weird. But I went to the Louvre and the Musée d'Orsay and the Eiffel Tower, and I was only there for a weekend. And I went to Sacre Coeur.
Yeah, you made the most of that weekend.
Oh, wow. I mean, I'm glad I was with somebody who had been there before, because we just went everywhere. But I just don't think I went in there, that's too bad. I assume it's open to the public when I was there.
Okay, let me just do this. This is the winter event.
Festive.
I kind of liked it. It used to be, it had a different design.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see like the town in the back there?
Yep.
What it would be is the houses would be back there, and then there was a big Christmas tree, so the houses would be back here, and there was a big Christmas tree right here, and you would open presents.
In each of the houses?
No, it would be a present symbol where these would be.
Oh, okay.
You'd open presents, and you would get prizes to go use in your city, but you would also get... You would get the chance to open a matchbox that would light the lights in the houses.
That's neat.
And then eventually open or light up the Christmas tree. And that would be when you would get a prize from in here. I kind of liked that one a little bit better. I feel like this year the events that they did, that they changed, they weren't as cool as they were before.
They do it every year?
Yeah, they do like a Halloween event and a spring event and a summer event. I think they didn't change the summer event. I might have missed that one though. Do you see what's ready?
What's ready?
It's this.
How did you know?
Because all of these
blink?
ones that had these boxes have forge points, and I have too many forge points right now that I don't have anywhere to put them.
So if you have too many, what's the downside of that?
You can't take them from other buildings that produce them. So like this building right here has 12 forge points ready for me to claim, but I can't fit them in my inventory.
So how do you make your inventory have space for the new things?
You can spend them here in the I don't know what this is called. The technology tree, I guess. But that's how you advance through the different time periods, and you start back here. You technically start in the Stone Age.
So when you're scrolling to the left, you're going to an older time?
Going back in time, yeah.
That's neat.
And you start back here technically in the Stone Age, but you get the Bronze Age. Like you start in, like this is basically the tutorial.
So I want to say there's a name for this graph or this grid, but I can't think of what it is.
I know what you're talking about.
Kind of like a family tree, but it's horizontal.
A little bit. It's a. I know what it's called. I'll think of it next year, New Year's Eve.
Probably named after somebody who created it.
Yeah, probably. But you advance through time.
How far? How many? What's the last age?
Well, it kind of here's one thing you have to think about. So
modern.
So you start back here and you move through history and you start getting to closer and closer to now. Like this would be, I guess, about like the 50s, 60s.
Okay, postmodern.
80s, 90s, and then this was supposed to be
now
today, and then this is the near future tomorrow, and then this is the future. And then because the future is arbitrary,
Now, do you think that they have the words Arctic future because of the climate?
potentially, but I think they also, as they moved past the future,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything's the future, you know? So they
Mm-hmm.
started doing themes.
And
Like, this
space
is an
age,
Arctic
Mars,
theme,
that's interesting.
an oceanic theme, virtual theme, and then they started moving up to where you can have a space colony where you basically go and build a city like this on a planet. Let me grab this really quick. There's a lot of moving parts.
I read yesterday, and then someone disputed whether or not this was accurate, that they sent a song out into space, hoping that at some point someone would hear it, and that the song they chose was Across the Universe by the Beatles, which I think is really fitting. The lyrics to that song are amazing, especially the first two lines.
Yeah, it's hard to say whether or not you should believe that. Because, you know, on the one hand, don't believe things you read on the internet.
Even if it's not true, I liked the idea of it.
There's also, I think there's some merit to maybe assuming that some rando didn't just think of that.
Well, it's funny because nobody was disputing that it happened. They disputed which song. The other person said it was this classical song. I'm like, well, I actually hope it was Across the Universe by the Beatles. I think that'd be perfect.
Well, I know there was like this like vague hoax a few months ago.
Oh, yeah?
About like message back from space.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I'm just not sure I buy into the idea that a alien civilization, that anything we can imagine about what civilization means, that another planet would also come up with that.
And they certainly didn't.
Not to say that
they did not predict when that sound wave might reach a place. It could be forever. I mean, not forever, but, long, long time.
And just to clarify, I don't mean I think humans are superior. I think that if there are aliens, but I think sometimes people do, like a lot of people get like in Star Trek, humans came up with the United Federation of Planets. Humans are in charge of the known universe.
Well, when you think about the other beings and the forms, what were the Klingons? There were probably tons of.
Yeah, but the Vulcans.
I mean, the Vulcans. Now they were interesting. The Vulcans were so interesting, but the thing is, I can't say that like any of those different species or whatever you want to call it were so vastly superior to
well,
any
part of it
of
is
the
that
others.
our only concept of civilization is our civilization. So of course, even in Star Wars, humans are the dominant species throughout the galaxy. And not for good reason.
But it's interesting, all the different characters they come up with and what their good points are and what their bad points are. I mean, the Vulcans were kind of cool, except didn't they have like problems with expressing emotion or feeling emotion or something?
They were basically like think of them as like a species of Jedi. They believed in logic above passion.
And they probably couldn't lie, right?
Well, I don't know
Not
if they couldn't lie. I think as a society, they conceptualized the idea that there's never ever any reason to
because
lie.
It's not logical.
I'm 100% sure that at some point in the original series, Spock definitely lied. At least once. I cannot
think of a time, and I'm sure I've seen every episode of Star Trek Star Trek more than once.
Yeah, I know that in Star Trek Into Darkness, the one that came out in like 2014 with Chris Pine and
I definitely saw that one. He was.
I know that there
Kirk,
was a big there was a big thing about Spock misrepresenting the truth, but then saying that he didn't lie. Zachary Quinto.
Yeah, he was really scary on Heroes. God, he was scary. No, he really was.
You know what's so funny? He was, and that's the first thing I think of. Like, I can't even think of Spock anymore without going Zachary Quinto Heroes or American Horror Story.
Really, I don't think I saw American Horror Story.
Well, good.
Yeah, oh yeah, good for
I
me.
wish I hadn't. I
I
think
can't
there's,
watch
to
horror
each
at
their
all.
own. And if people do enjoy it, then I'm not going to say that it's not good. But I personally,
Well,
it
I don't
behooves
want
me
to have
none in life to
nightmares.
be afraid.
I think I dream about whatever I watch on TV. Not always, but I had this dream about either whipped cream and water or milk and water, and it was because I watched that Nate Bargatze special. Because he had a really funny story
I'm
about.
I'm so fortunate I
I have
didn't
to
have any
say
dreams about
this
Dexter
part.
Original Sin.
It's called iced coffee with milk, and every time he ordered it, well, not every time, but the first time, they gave him milk with ice in it. And he thought, what am I saying wrong? And he went on and on and on about it so much that last night when I was dreaming about whipped cream and water, I was like, oh my gosh, it's because I watched that Bargatze special. But you know what? He's really something.
Do you remember when we went to Burger King and you asked for four large fries,
And
and
they
they
gave me
gave you
Sprites.
four
That happened to
large
me more than once.
Sprites?
And I'm like, how does fries sound like Sprite?
And so you said, "No, I have to start saying French fries
I do.
every
I
time."
had to. That happened to me twice. That's just like what happened to Nate Bargatze. He said that he would just go to the next Starbucks down the street and try again. He said he thought that's why they had so many Starbucks so close together, in case the first one gives you milk with ice in it instead of an. He said, "I want an iced coffee with milk." So then he changed it to, "I want at another place another time. I want an iced coffee with cream," and I'm. Yeah, I don't think they got. Oh, they gave him a bunch of whipped cream on the top, and he was really embarrassed, and everybody was looking at his drink. And I think he said he walked out, threw it in the trash, and went to another Starbucks. Gosh, he's so funny.
Okay, I think that's about what I can. Oh no, I still have a little bit more I can do here. I need to get some goods. But I'd like to get one that I actually need. How many do I need to get? What's 375 minus 317?
Uh-oh. 65 minus 7 is 58.
Thank you.
I used to do that so good, and now I've just lost the ability to do
I
that
think
fast.
once it starts being triple digits is
Oh
when
no,
I'm like,
I could just do that so good, and I'm so mad now that it takes me a while. I realized that when I was watching basketball, and I'm like, wait a minute, are they up 10 points or 12? Why can't I do that? That should be so easy.
I don't know what the
And
score
from the
is.
moment, no, I know the score, I want to know the spread. And I'm like, why did this happen to me? But I'm sure this is me for the rest of my life, not being able to do quick, simple math. But at least I don't have to whip out a calculator. You know, a lot of people can't do it at all. They just have to get out a calculator.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to get out a calculator to double check myself because let me see. There's a feature I discovered with the help of a viewer the other day where I can see all of the stuff I will need for the remainder of this section, and it goes to the future sections as well. So I want to see if there's
Well, I have to say, I think this
good.
game is interesting, and I'll just be honest, I haven't really watched it before.
I don't blame you.
No, I think it's interesting. I always like games that are pleasant.
Yeah.
And this is pleasant.
A lot of the soundtrack earlier on in the game too, because this is the soundtrack that started around like Tomorrow era. It was very
So they try to cue the
idyllic,
music
a little
they
bit,
think would
yeah.
go with the era. Now that's tricky when you start getting into the future.
Chemical, yeah.
I think in the past one might be a little bit easier.
Okay. And then
I mean, like the coastline is pretty there, and I think this is visually very appealing. Most of them are probably visually appealing, but
continent map. So my city's right here.
Now, what are these land masses around? Oh, there's the United States, huh?
Well,
Sorta.
sorta.
What's
It's
that one
like a
below?
weird Pangea.
The one
This
that,
one?
yeah. I mean, what
I
would you say that it's supposed
South
to?
America.
Okay. The thing that's weird though is, they don't have that part over below California where they're sort of more connecting.
Well, it's kind of over here.
Oh, okay. That's not how it really is, though,
No,
right?
this isn't. I mean, this isn't like a world map.
That one
I mean,
see
it
looks
is
like
a world
Africa,
map,
though.
right? And the rest of it
Or is
does
that supposed to
kind
be
of,
Europe
sorta,
above it?
kind of. I mean, yes and no.
Now
It's
that one
definitely.
to the lower left of the one that might be Europe. No,
That's
yeah.
me.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah, this is where my city is, and then
Okay.
this is where you first start like going through
How did you
the
get
combat
your land?
area. Well, you have two options when you get to these little. Here, I'll show you in the area I'm on. You can either trade and negotiate and say, "Here are goods, give me your land,"
Okay.
or you can fight for it.
Which one did you do?
A mixture of both. I have this weird thing where my play style evolves based on my mood.
That you chose? Was it the price, or you like the location?
Well, the game kind of guides you in the order
Okay.
to choose it. It's a combination of things. You get, some of them give like a bunch of loot. This one, for example, gave me a goods deposit.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting I have to put that paper battery factory in. Maybe I should go do
Paper
that.
battery? Is that what it said?
Oh, no, I don't have that yet. Never mind.
Did it say paper battery?
Yeah.
What's that?
No clue.
It's interesting.
But it's a
our
good
idea of what a battery is and paper don't really go together.
Yeah. I bet somewhere I could figure
Like
out what the game thinks that is.
Source,
yeah.
But it's also an artificial
Let's go look
one.
at the little picture of it, because that'll help me determine.
Paper mill. I wonder if they're using battery more like, okay, not like a battery like that runs stuff, but I think there's another meaning for that word. Not storage.
I think I know.
Oh, wait
what
a
you
minute.
mean.
Like a battery, like if you were gonna knock down a door like the firemen
No, because
use.
that's a container consisting of one or more cells in which chemical. Oh no, that's a battery.
That's a real battery. Like a battering ram, or is that something different?
Let me see.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if that might be what it is. That they
It
make
says
battering
a
rams?
battery or stamp mill is a type of mill machine that crushes material by pounding rather than grinding.
Well, that's
But that doesn't necessarily make sense.
But what if
because
they pounded
the goods,
it into a shape?
I guess, but normally the goods would be a little more obvious, like how paper is paper, and then there's
the paper
a bunch
mill
of
makes paper out of wood, right?
yeah, like these are the different goods sorted by era.
Ooh, I would get a bunch of wine and limestone.
I might have a winery.
Oh, I would have one.
Well, here's the thing. On the continent map, when you unlock a province that has a particular good deposit, like this has spruce wood, which gives me paper.
Spruce?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if we go back here, I have a dye deposit.
Now, dye works. That's not like pigment.
It is.
Are you sure it's not one of those molds?
No,
that's another
no,
word.
it's
Dye is
dye.
used it's pigment.
It's pigment.
But you can also
I have a marble
call
mason.
a mold a dye, and I think it's spelled that way.
Yeah, but I think this is pigment.
Oh, okay.
And I have a jewelry deposit, an iron deposit. I swear I have the wine one, but it might.
You had a bunch of points or something on that.
Yeah. when you start out in this part of the continent,
When you say this part, that westerly area, or what do you mean?
here, let me show you. There's probably a smarter way to get back to it. So you start here, this is your city, and then you go through this area, and then you move over here. And then, let me see where you go after that. You come over in this boat, and you leave in this one. And then I think you go up here. Yeah. And you kind of move through. And at first, in this part, you unlock the good deposits based on the era that you're in. But eventually, it's a little more random. Like, this one goes all the way back to that paper mill, I believe, is from the Industrial Age. Or even from the Colonial Age.
Yeah, I'm not really sure when they started stuff like that.
Well, I mean, in the game.
But I mean, you know,
Colonial
they're loosely
Age, yeah.
based that
well,
on
because you
some
see,
stuff.
no matter how far into the future you go, certain buildings from certain eras remain in their architectural style. That's a concert hall.
Okay. And then what is this orange?
It's my smart materials factory.
What are smart materials?
Well,
I'm just curious.
Fake stuff, fake future stuff. It looks
like smartphones?
No. Like
drugs?
No.
What's that? Well, what is it?
It says photochromic materials.
I
think it's
read
like
that fine print. It looked like pill bottles.
You said drugs?
Well, that's what it looked like.
That remind me to show you a Vine later.
Okay.
But these are the different like goods. Well, that one's not, but different goods buildings produce. That one's also not. I'm hovering over things that are not what I'm talking about. But they produce the different goods which you use both like in the negotiations on the continent map, and you also put them towards the technology. And sometimes people will ask for them in quests. So there's a lot of different. There's a lot of balls in the air at any given time. There's a lot of moving parts. But I like games that are like that because you kind of get to customize your own play experience.
Yeah.
And you decide where you want it. Stuff that's a little bit too straightforward sometimes, like it sucks the fun out of it. Okay, I guess we're gonna hop over to Disney Dreamlight Valley, even though we only have like 12
I like
minutes
that one. It's
there.
so pleasant. And this one is interesting, but I like how you go into all those different places when you're in Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah. There's a whole new expansion that came out since the last time we played, so we might delve a little bit into that.
I think I read about when that was going to happen.
That's not right. Why can't I read?
I can barely read. I have to put on my glasses to see fine print. But I can't wear my glasses to walk around.
See, I'm the opposite because we have opposite vision impairments.
My vision's actually really pretty good, but I'm a little bit farsighted.
I really wish my Steam window wasn't.
Your Steam window?
My Steam, because the launcher is Steam, the program. And I wish it wasn't maximized on my screen. Let me get a window capture too. Yeah, you can definitely read that better.
Yeah, that's nice. I can read that great.
Is that a little too loud? Yeah.
It's okay by me.
Just trying to make me buy stuff.
It's a bundle, though.
I might have to, and here's why. I had a Polly Pocket of Belle with this exact dress.
Really?
I'm not going to say the other thing I was going to say about it, though.
Polly Pocket was very popular.
How do I? Okay.
Probably still is.
Oh, I guess I want to see what it's about. I think I bought this one.
Welcome to the Storybook Vale. Lately, life here hasn't been so happily ever after. But it wasn't always like this. Once upon a time, the Storybook Vale was a land made up of legendary stories, where myths and fairy tales sprang to life.
Was she the one from Brave?
Yeah,
Cool.
Merida.
I've never seen that, and I always wanted to watch it.
But their wicked nature didn't keep them friendly for long. Their hunger for power tore the Vale apart. But all is not lost forever. Explore this magical world floating in the sky. Discover an enchanted artifact. Capture treasured tales that have taken on
What?
Smack that bird.
Oh.
mythic riddles and reveal their hidden secrets.
No, I don't recognize everyone.
Rekindle old friendships.
Well, that's the player character in the yellow
Okay.
skirt.
Okay.
Lost fables. And help old friends come back together again.
Oh, Sleeping Beauty.
I was thinking Cinderella, but it makes so much more sense that that was Sleeping Beauty. Is that Maleficent over
Yeah.
there? Okay.
The only thing I don't like... Oh, I don't want to watch this again. The only thing I hope I can still get that dress.
That one.
Yeah.
That
And
one in
maybe
the
that
middle, is she
hairstyle.
from,
That's Sally from
is that,
Nightmare Before
that's
Christmas.
what I was trying to think of the name of it. I know that's really popular. Or has been.
One of my favorite things to do is watch Nightmare Before Christmas at Halloween and then watch it again at Christmas because
I
it's both.
remember. I'm trying to figure out what I like to watch on Halloween that's uplifting, not Dark Shadows. Though I do like to watch Dark Shadows. I didn't this year. What did I watch this year? Oh, I watched Good Witch, and I just loved it so much.
It's probably taking a second because it's loading my
Who's
expansion.
the guy on the left?
That's another player character.
Okay.
They're modeling the event clothes.
I literally just watched E.T. on Halloween about 3 years ago for the first time. And it
You've
was
never seen E.T.
not start
before?
to finish. I do not remember ever seeing it start to finish because I wouldn't have been crying when I was watching it 3 years ago. And I'm like, no, no. It was really good though, and that's the perfect time to watch it because it's Halloween in the movie.
I wonder if that hairstyle's available on the event path too.
On the right,
Yeah.
it's very, very red.
Well, you can change the color on the hairstyles. Suggests to me that we're almost in. There we go.
That's a cute outfit.
Thanks. Got it from the last Star Path that I played through. Oh, goodness. I think I missed that one.
So they're time sensitive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have to do a bunch of quests, so we maybe won't be going in the new...
Well, that's okay.
We still get some new stuff. Who's that little guy? What's this? Oh, this
She's
is
got
new.
a surfboard.
There's some kind of like fast
wings are
movement
cool.
style now. I want to take this off. I'm gonna do that for now. I would like to take the wings off, please. It's the game's not listening to me. Oh, those are cute. I don't know where all my new stuff just went. Here we go. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have any hidden stuff. That's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
There was a pet that I wanted to see, the companion. It's the baby Pegasus from Hercules.
Oh, cute. I haven't really seen Hercules either.
Half of the stuff I don't know where it came from. I don't remember having it in here before.
So you acquired all of these outfits?
Acquired, bought.
Oh, wait a minute. That orange shirt was cool.
Which
Go up
one?
higher.
This one? This one?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have
It's
to put it on. I
Jessie
just wanted to look
from
at it.
Toy Story. Let me get this part off. It's Jessie from Toy Story. Since we're already in here, let's just put on a new outfit. I don't know which one. Look at this.
That's pretty.
Like a Cinderella dress. You know, for the longest time I kept...
Oh, I know what that was.
For the longest time, I kept saying, oh, I guess you can't change the hairstyle. I guess you can't change the hairstyle. This was there the whole time.
I think I remember that. So in order to change the hairstyle, you need to click on the comb?
Yeah.
That's not intuitive. So I can see.
I think it's kind of intuitive.
I am just, no. Well, no. I wouldn't change. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I can see how you would have missed that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Back when I unlocked this hairstyle, my hair was still long enough for me to style my hair like that.
It looks really nice.
I need to fix that, though.
That's kind of like a Cinderella dress, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think I'm going to wear it, though.
That pale green one kind of looked interesting, but it might not.
Oh.
Okay, that's not it.
She's broken? Hello?
And you know what? That's not it either. That's not what I thought it was going to look like. It's actually pretty boring.
Wear a costume. That's kind of New Year's Eve-ish.
That kind of goes with the little pet.
I think I wore this for our New Year's Eve stuff a year or two ago. I thought I also had some black heels, but I'm blanking on...
Oh, you can use the shovel and the pickaxes to find stuff.
Yeah. I think that's too much. I think less is more. This is what I wanted. Okay. Let's go see, not there. Oh, hello, little friend. Don't think I have anything for you.
Oh.
Yeah, he said no. I think they like fruit.
Was it a squirrel?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they want nuts?
I don't think there are.
Well, maybe you could try an apple. I guess that's an apple.
Yeah. Oh.
What's that lion doing?
That's
Skulking
Scar.
around.
I have a quest to... Ooh. I already own those. Oh, I did... Hold on. I did miss the chance to get that Sally dress, but that's okay. I don't really want anything from that. I got that little guy. Yeah. I don't have any raccoons unlocked because I...
Gosh, raccoons are really
just living the
problem.
Where's the Pegasus? Oh!
I like him.
So cute!
His name is Olaf.
Yeah, look at this little guy.
I really like him. What's that?
Candy left over from Halloween.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't really played much this year.
Well, that's okay.
That
I mean, there's
dress is
so
beautiful.
many games.
It's gift wrapping from Christmas, too. Hello?
How did you know where to dig?
Oh, it's all torn up like this.
Oh, it was like that.
Yeah. Did I do this real neat path? I don't think so. Oh, I believe I did this part, so maybe I did. Let's go in here. Oh, there's that black squirrel
It's
again.
nice ukulele music.
Yeah, it's Stitch. See, he liked it.
He liked a giant apple.
Oh, he gave me a whole memory. From Brave. Wait 1 second.
Okay.
Let's just go in the shop and then you can go.
I just sometimes don't know how long it's going to take.
Yeah.
And I didn't get that one before, so I don't know what it looks like. I mean, how it's going to be.
Oh, I don't have any money.
Bummer.
Okay, how about I get some while you go do that?
Okay.
Look, the stars.
Let's go see about some money. Unless my game crashes. Okay. Sometimes you gotta jinx it.
I'd love for you to stop laughing.
I wonder if somehow the game did that. Hello? Oh, it's some kind of snowman recipe. I think the game went through and made all the paths, like, different, because I swear the game looks different every time I log in. Yeah, because I didn't go around and clean all this up. And also, Goofy's house looks different. And those heels are rendered different too. It's kind of cool. Oh, I forgot all those little rifts. It's kind of cool to play a game that like actively updates and changes, because a lot of the games that I play don't do that, and they're kind of the game that they're gonna be forever. Yeah, Stitch's house is different too. Unless I'm just misremembering. That's new. Also, the constellation with the butterfly. Did I do that? I must have. Here I am not getting money. I don't think I've opened up. Yeah, I haven't opened up any of the stump stuff yet either. I want to get that chest, even though I don't want to scare that raccoon. Oh no. I'm not gonna get them all in time. I never do. I forget that you can't jump.
Okay. The neighbors are nice.
Should I screenshot some of those mail things? I think I should. Uh-oh. Okay. Window. This. And then... Be careful.
Okay.
Immediately after I said it, I also did it.
At the right moment, I would like to talk about what we're going to toast with.
Okay.
You
Just
let
give
me
me
know
1 second to
when
find...
that moment is.
I need to find...
Because you notice that took me almost no time at all.
Yeah, just hold on 1 second. I need to find that Unlocking Sally, because I want to remember how to do that even when that mail expires. Let me put us over where... Oh, sorry, little buddy. Now I gotta pet him. Oh! That's the cutest one ever.
He is.
Oh, hi, little guy. Okay.
Okay, so now or wait.
Now is good.
So, in about 6 minutes, we're going to be toasting. And you are going to be toasting with Pedro Jimenez, Legacy of Australia, 95 point, Tawny Port. I mentioned gold medal winning. I'm going to be toasting with Barefoot Bubbly Pink Moscato, and the split comes with a twist off. You do not have to take one of those ridiculous caps off and wonder if it's going to fly across
not like
the
the
room
La Marca one
and
we got
spend
before.
about 8 minutes opening it when you only have 7 left. So, and it tastes wonderful. Tastes so great. You should take a sip of this and see what you think of it.
Okay, but last year when I tried that La Marca, it hurt.
Oh, it's just so different from the La Marca. And I don't mean to put the La Marca down because people love it. But that just goes to show that we all have different tastes. But I'm so thrilled with this, and I'm really glad that I got 4 of
I think
them.
I just don't like Moscato.
I don't think you like effervescent. I love this one. It's delicious. And the nose on it is wonderful.
It did smell.
It's
It's
floral.
ironically,
It's fruity. It's not.
it smelled a lot better than it
I can't
tastes.
stand a brute. I can't stand those. So I'm so glad I have 4 of these. And I got to remember to get this because I've tried 3 or 4 of these little tiny bottle ones. And I haven't been to, well, I was trying to get that Asti Spumante. What is it? It's not a Prosecco. Martini and Rossi Asti Spumante. We used to drink that all the time. And it was similar to this, except it wasn't pink. And it was sweet. And it had no bitterness. But I don't think it was overly sweet. And then I knew we just kind of stopped. But it's really hard if you just want just one champagne at midnight. It's hard. I mean, you're not going to buy a bottle of Veuve Clicquot for $75, but if you wanted to, and you had 4 people that wanted to have that, that's a great one. There's some other really great ones too, but I don't want a whole bottle. This is perfect.
There's something about the effervescent ones that it triggers that weird adrenal gland response in my body.
It doesn't do that to me, but I know if I have something that's too dry, that doesn't go well.
But it's like right here that my neck hurt. That one didn't do it, but I felt the burn of that in my esophagus.
It's funny because I remember the first time you had a Moscato, and
I used to really like it.
I feel the burn, and I was kind of laughing because it was very similar to this one. Because when I think of I feel the burn, I think of grain alcohol.
But I think
straight up.
I think what I actually really used to like was Prosecco, and I can't do Prosecco anymore either.
I prefer Prosecco so much to champagne. And I think it's because it's fruitier. I can't take a dry champagne. It could be the best one ever. The 2 that I like that I think are really world class are Veuve Clicquot and Moet and Chandon White Star, and I've heard that they don't make the White Star anymore. And
that isn't one of the
really
ones that we got to try when we were there, was it?
Where were we?
Domaine Chandon.
No, because one was Moet and Chandon, not Domaine Chandon.
Oh.
And the other one was Veuve Clicquot.
Well, but Domaine Chandon
I don't think
is
they
the
make Moet
name.
and Chandon, but they might.
They're the same. You know
I don't
that's
think
the
that
same.
they're the same.
Mom.
But the main thing is, I'll look that up. White Star was like we'll just call it a varietal. That's not exactly the right word. But the thing is, I was so sad.
They keep lighting one firework
I know.
like every 15 minutes.
I was so sad when someone informed me that they didn't make it anymore because I have a lot of history with a lot of good times having. You could get that for about $15 at Costco. The Veuve Clicquot is about $27, and oh my gosh, Veuve Clicquot is about $75 now. And I prefer both of those to Dom Perignon, which I've only had one time. Now keep your eye on the clock, because doesn't it say 11:59? How will we do the countdown?
We've got 20 seconds left.
Are you going to do it? We're going to tell me
It's
when.
on the screen.
Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. So we're going to start at 10 and count down, right?
10,
9, 8,
8,
7,
6,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy
God.
New Year! Woo! 2025! No
I should've
glass was
had-
broken in this event.
Not this time. Or
Or
ever.
ever. Gosh.
Oh, my game's like a couple seconds behind.
You know, we used to say things like great in 2008, fine in 2009, and all I can think of is alive in 25. There's got to be a better one than that.
Ooh.
What can we say?
Some of
for
my villagers are here
2025?
celebrating. What?
Did you hear great in 2008, which, you know, of course, was not true.
Yeah.
Fine in 2009, well, we were better. All I can think of is alive in 25. There's gotta be something better than that one. Thrive in 2025.
Let me go ahead and snooze my ads so that we have some time to...
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm gonna just use all the snoozes so that we've got plenty of time. I wonder what my caption software thought of that drink clink.
I don't know.
Oh, you can't hear.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind. It's just the music, right?
Yeah,
I'll get back
but
in
it was
there.
cool. There were bells
Well, that's all right. I enjoyed
at
chatting.
midnight.
It was easier probably for me to chat when I didn't have the music on.
Yeah. I do think that I will still play this game at some point, but I
Yeah.
have to be in really the right mood to
Well,
like
it's
dive
mellow,
into it.
But you know, there's something magical about that, and it's so all ages. It's so pleasant. That's why I watch stuff like Good Witch. I know it's not edgy. I don't want edgy all the time. I actually almost never want anything too edgy. I have really watched some good things lately. You know what I watched that I didn't want to watch because sometimes it's just the title or the description, but it was good. And it's a limited series. It's over.
Squirrel
It's
wants
called
snacks.
No Good Deed. That was good. It was on Netflix.
Well, do you want the snacks or not? Oh, he's glitching. He's so excited for these snacks. He's
What
literally
kind of snacks
vibrating.
did he get? Is that the same guy? He looks purple
No, it's a
now.
different one.
Now, is he a squirrel too?
Mhm.
He's super cute.
Yeah.
What does E approach mean?
It means you press E to approach that squirrel. He just yeeted
Oh,
my
really?
reward into the oblivion. It's gone forever. Unless it landed over here, so there it is.
Is the pumpkin there for a reason?
It's me.
I thought maybe that was why it was there, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. I've got some...
I also thought about how you saying you hadn't been here since Halloweenish. Maybe it was that.
Yeah, I employ a little bit of a put everything out all at once
Did you hear
mentality.
that Mother Knows Best? That was good.
Yeah, that's Mother
I like that
Gothel.
person.
You shouldn't.
Oh, is she bad?
Yeah.
Shoot. But see how pretty this is? It's just so pleasant.
Yeah.
That's why I liked Zelda. Zelda was the first game I ever saw that was just so, I want to say cinematic, but I'm sure there's a different word that's more accurate.
I
What do you-
think
what would you-
cinematic's the
do
right
you?
word. Yeah.
I think it should be something graphic, but I don't know why I'm saying that. Because it is a graphic at its heart.
Oh, I'm sorry, little buddy. That's a turtle. I kicked him.
Oh my gosh. I watched a thing on Netflix, and it said the turtles are older than dinosaurs, and it was not a documentary. It was quite interesting.
I don't know if that's 100% like actual factual true.
Well, they were trying to loosely base it on volcanic eruption that happened in 1949
Easter egg
and
I
was,
never picked
was
up.
expected to happen again in the Canary Islands and La Palma. And it was a drama. Now, I wouldn't normally watch stuff like that, but they did a good job of it.
I think one thing I think about though is like all of these like cataclysmic events, people like San Andreas and
That one I can't watch.
well, I'm not.
That's
No, I don't
way
mean watch.
too
I don't
close.
mean watch. I mean the
they put it
theories
out.
that people talk about. This planet has seen so many extinction level events.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that humans would be exempt from going through their own and being replaced by another dominant species is absurd.
Well, I tell you, I went and checked the back fact checked it. I don't know if that's really a term. And I could see that they loosely based that on real events. There really was a big thing in 1949 in the Canary Islands. And the truth is, I learned so much. I didn't know where the Canary Islands were, and I know now. But it was unbelievable. That tsunami was expected to reach the United States. And they even predicted it could cost hundreds of millions of lives. And then it didn't because of some efforts by some, what do you call it, scientists, that's not the right word, but whatever volcano scientists, what they're called.
I don't know what they're called. You would think that would be something.
You know,
I
it
would
was just
know,
very
but-
compelling, and they also had a family story aspect of it. It was Norwegian. They made it in Norway. It's very interesting. Of course, luckily, they were translating it in English in the speaking and in the subtitles, because I cannot watch stuff in a language I don't
I've
speak
never
and
gotten
just
to
read
see,
this.
like, the
I have
top.
watched so many things in languages
Let me show
that
you
I don't
something
speak,
cool.
and I had to just read the subtitles the whole time.
God, I keep finding Easter eggs that I never picked up.
It's
See,
like all the holidays
all the
converging at the end
holidays
of the
at
year.
once. Like that grove of trees in Nightmare Before Christmas, where it's all the holiday doorways. So see this little like waterfall type thing? Let's go over here. Little buddy. There's a Christmas fish. Hold on. Where's
A
my-
Christmas fish.
Yeah, right here.
That's kind of cool. Never really did like fishing, but I can understand why some people
Am I
do.
fishing? No, I didn't.
I meant for
There we go.
real. Way too much involved in
And
that.
for some reason, it's not doing it.
Are you not casting your line right?
I wonder if it's
or-
maybe not really there. Like it's a trick of. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you got it.
No, I got this one.
Oh, the other one was tricking you.
Oh. Maybe it's because
Are
I
you still, Jay?
don't have something unlocked that I need to have unlocked. I'll catch this one.
She's standing there like.
They do that sometimes when you're like
Are they
doing an
kind of heckling
activity.
you a little bit?
Not exactly heckling. Hold on. I don't remember how to play this game.
The butterflies are cool.
Yeah, they're hers. All of that for a walleye. Let's see what's here. There was
Okay,
another.
listen, don't
Oh.
take on too much. We're here for you.
We're here for you. How come she gets that little stardust glitter?
I don't know. I think she has a quest.
Oh, is that what that means?
I don't know.
Perhaps. Tilapia, yum. Sorry, but I think it's delicious and it's so affordable. And it's so light.
Scar, this fish is not for you.
Is that the name of the lion?
Yeah.
Scar?
Yeah.
Is that actually from The Lion King or
Uh-huh.
something? I have not seen The Lion King. I mean, not start to finish that I recall. It's weird the things I've seen and the things I haven't in the last 20 years.
I can't clear that.
Those kind of look like tusks.
They're elephant ribs.
Oh.
Oh, what I wanted to show
I
you.
like
Oh,
Donald.
there's Donald. Usually when he trips, he
You
goes.
go, "Bah!"
He starts yelling, and then he makes a steamboat noise because he's furious. But over here, there's that same waterfall, but from the bottom
Ooh, that's so
side.
pretty.
Yeah. Water some of these plants. But a lot of times when I was decorating my valley, I would just put things like that's
Did
just
you
a
say, oh, decorating
candelabra.
your valley? I like that candelabra. I love candles. I mostly, they don't have to be, I love candle light.
I just think sometimes, there's a reason I'm not a city planner. and being,
But I mean, I don't need
Being
a candle that
interested.
burns. I
Yeah.
just like the light. I like lights.
Here's Wally's garden.
That's cool. Those are interesting looking plants, huh?
My inventory is not full. Oh, I guess it is.
They almost look like things I don't recognize.
Sugar cane,
Oh, that's
tomatoes.
why. That's
I don't
why.
know what that one is. That's an onion.
Looks like, well, basil wouldn't be that big. I
red
don't think that's how
chilies.
spinach goes either.
I don't think any of them are spinach.
I wonder what that green one is that doesn't have any other color on it.
Don't know
Parsley?
what that one is. Maybe.
See, I don't think it grows like that, but I don't really know.
I don't know
Parsley
what
is
that
a
one
very
is because that's an onion. What's that?
It could be spinach
Let me eat one of those.
or maybe basil. Mint is also,
Here, let me
underrated. It's delicious.
let me eat these
Isn't it
Easter
that
eggs.
one that has a 1 on it?
No, I mean
that
that's
it?
basil, but I didn't get that
is
from here.
basil. Okay,
Let's see what that is.
basil.
Those are soybeans.
Interesting.
I don't know what
Soybeans,
this is.
So healthy
Aye.
and delicious. Well, edamame, is that soybeans?
Yeah.
Those are so delicious and so good. We should eat those every day.
Oh, that was a potato. I guess I've never seen a
really
potato
pretty
in the
carrot.
ground.
You've never seen a potato in the ground? Because that's definitely where they grow.
Well, I mean,
Like Gone with the Wind?
I mean,
No, that was a carrot.
what I mean is, in real life, I've never seen.
I agree. I don't know that I've ever
what
seen
the
one.
plant
Isn't it
of a
weird,
tomato looks
though,
like.
How, potato or tomato?
Potato. I've seen a tomato.
You know what's
plant.
weird? How come they don't wash the potatoes before they send them to the grocery store?
They
I mean,
do. What are you talking about?
No, they're kind of like dirty when they
They're
come.
they are not.
Well, you definitely have to wash them before you do anything with them. And stuff comes off that's not really the skin.
Let's go see if there's any more of those red and green. I think that might just be a glitch. Oh, what time is it? I should probably find somebody to raid.
Okay.
Let's catch one more fish. Oh, we're fishing together. He's gonna cheer me on. I'll never get over that baby Pegasus. What a doll. All of that for a catfish. Let me go over by my house because I think that's where no matter where you save and log out, that's where you load up anyway.
Flowers were pretty.
Yeah. I got this fountain from a special event that I participated in. It's the fountain from Disneyland.
Oh, awesome.
I'm gonna pop inside. You wanna see inside?
Yeah.
Now, back when I decorated this first room, it was the only room I had. So I thought I should put lots of things in it.
I like the tea kettle.
Yeah, I've got a little tea tray, got an oven and a sink, and then I did kind of like a storage slash, like, I envision people putting their shoes on right
What do
there.
you call it? It's not a bean bag.
It is. It's like a sack
But
chair.
I like that scalloping around the edge.
Oh.
I like that bench over there too with the Mickey pillows, and I like that sofa. I think this is cute. I love that window. That is awesome. I love arches. Didn't realize how
I made that from two
much
different
I
windows.
liked arches. Because if I realized how much I liked them, I'd still have them.
I like not having rounded.
I know, but I love them.
Yeah. And then this was a little Buzz Lightyear set, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
The console and the
Those
couch.
were good movies. I don't know if I saw all of them, but I saw at least the first two. And I cried in that one.
And then this one's like a little office space.
Oh, look at that sofa.
Yeah.
That's like mauve, right? The color
It's
of it?
pink.
I like the word mauve, though.
Yeah, but that's more of a purple pink, and I think that's more of a baby pink.
Dusty Rose. I am really good at coming up with the best names for colors.
Yeah. And then I've got a little crafting desk
That's
and a
interesting
writing
carpet.
desk. I don't think it's carpet, it's wood.
Oh, more interesting.
Yeah. And then a
I watch
computer
way
desk,
too
and
much
that's Baymax.
HGTV still.
And then a little reading nook.
Like that bookcase and that tiny little chair.
And then I think this is where I put like the bedroom suit. And I put another little desk at the end of the bed.
Oh, look at that tiny canopy. Lord.
I know.
I like that table, that end table, that marble or whatever.
I like this giraffe lamp.
Oh my gosh.
I want one.
That grandfather clock.
Yeah, I think it's from...
and that piano.
It's from a particular set, but I can't remember. And then this is the...
Is that a window or a mirror?
That's
over
the
there?
magic mirror
Not that one, but the
from-
stained glass.
Oh,
to the
that's...
right.
Yeah.
The magic mirror is cool. That's kind of like what, Snow White?
Yeah, the evil queen talks in the magic
Right.
mirror.
But that's in the Snow White
Yeah.
story. Oh, that looks like...
Those
wait a minute,
are
don't say what... It's in the Haunted
Mhm.
Mansion. Okay, cool.
I forgot why I set this up like this, but
I
I
like
kind of
the
like it.
stars
Oh, I
on
think
the
it was for when I
wall.
was exploring that photo taking feature. I don't...
Do you think the Haunted Mansion is scary? Especially that room where it goes down.
The elevator part is scary.
You know, it's so funny. When I was a kid, I went to Disneyland and Disney World. I don't really think I thought it was scary, but I do sense an element of that these days. Oh, but I love the part where they go in and they're having the party and they're dancing. That is my favorite part of that ride. It's like I want to live my whole life at that
Yeah.
party.
We're running out of all the time that I snoozed us for.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means that my ads are going to roll if I don't find somebody to
okay.
raid. Let's do that. I was going to try to stay up until, I've been watching a lot of Aubrey the Weird One.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm gonna go back
Gantaran
and watch
was
what I
gonna
was watching because
stream-
even though I've seen it before, it's been a while and it's leaving soon, and I am just engrossed in it. I'm gonna try to watch one or two more episodes because otherwise I'll never get through it. I'm not gonna watch the rest of the recording of the
Dr. Blonde.
New Year's Eve thing. I probably won't watch it. It was 6 hours long.
Yeah. Just do a New Year's every hour on the hour. Or I guess until the last time zone. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.